Well, I'm gonna share it.
Let's get professional, boys. Let me pet my dog for his happiness. Loud. Let's get professional,
Uh,
boys. Let me pet my dog for his happiness.
okay, they can. Okay, they can hear you. I'm just making sure they can hear you. Okay. General.
Okay, they can voice chat like before. I think so. It's Blizzard Storm. It's so annoying. I played comp earlier and every game we just had to join and the first thing you had to say was turn your voice chat on.
Okay.
I just thought people were really hyped for some Lucio ball or something.
Okay. We're starting. Okay, we're.
Commentate because I got a great voice.
Okay, let's talk about the game now.
Voice chat.
No, we're just gonna stay here.
Welcome.
Okay. What's up, guys? So,
Alright, should we talk about the game?
yeah.
Golden Lions and the Sharks. We don't have any info on the Sharks because they're new, aren't they?
They are.
My dog is trying to attack.
Yeah, they are a EU team.
Oh, that makes them even better in my eyes. I'm gonna slyly cheer for them.
It is a 5v6 because Golden Lions couldn't get their last player. But Golden Lions are a really good team. I've seen them play like against many different teams.
He has.
They might
He's
be
put the
able
link.
to do this.
Golden Lions playing with 5 is a very bad sign. But if any team can make the most out of playing with 5, it would be Golden Lions.
Yeah. It looks like they're running Hanzo Zarya. But it looks like the Sharks are running Brawl Comp right now. Brawl Comp
So
has
we,
been...
oh, we've got Sharks on defense. Oh, they're playing Goats.
Yeah, they're playing Goats Comp.
They must be very confident in their communication.
Yeah. Teams have been really running Goats Comp a lot more because, you know, it's easy, but it's very hard to counter.
I'm not sure if Golden Lions is going to play this Orisa on attack. Doesn't seem to be the best for this map.
I heard it was your birthday, so I went easy on you.
Reinhardt, we need to find you some new tunes.
Look at all these no skins, they're such noobs.
No, I set it to default thing, so it's no.
I know.
But
It's so professional.
yeah, let's just see what goes down.
Alright.
So they are running.
They're playing 1 DPS, 2 tank, 2 support. So that Hanzo needs to hit the shots of his life.
Yeah, so he can get his ult up.
Yeah.
I think the Sharks really need to play some close-up combat right now with the kind of strat they're running right now.
Yeah, they need to pick a target and just all speed towards the target, but at the moment they're trying to spam at the moment, and their comp's not really good for spam, and there goes the shield, so...
Yeah. Golden Lions are pushing in, getting some shots in. They are building a funnel. Both teams are building a funnel.
The Hanzo's getting there quite quick. By the way, Beast Boy Cloud said unmute him, he's fixed his stuff. So back to the game. Oh, the picks are starting to come, and that should mean the team dies.
And it looks like they already got 4. Sharks already won this fight. The thing is, Golden Lions only have 5 people, so like if like 1 or 2 go down, they've already lost the fight because they don't even have enough players to withstand the team.
The Zarya's at very low ult charge, and the Hanzo's got his ult, so I expect to see a dragon just chucked in there this push. Trying to dislodge the other team and get the Lucio out. Yep, looks like Hanzo's going for a cheeky dragon now, but he gets dislodged by the Brigitte. He's back up now with the Mercy to help him. I'm liking this tussle on the high ground between the Hanzo and the Brigitte.
It's just looking like whoever can break the shield and get the few shots in for pulling it. Super charger does come out.
Oh, Brigitte's gone in 1v5. And she gets the Mercy.
Shatter. Ults are coming out from both sides right now, but it looks like the charger takes the fight.
EU clap.
He did get a kill on the Moira, but he is going to get staggered.
That is a stagger on the Hanzo. So, that seems suboptimal to me, because the Hanzo should have waited for no, the Hanzo chose to wait for Graviton instead of just throwing a Dragon to try and get an advantage, and now there isn't even a Zarya in play anymore. They've switched to a Reaper or reset.
Yeah, right now it looks like they do have more ults. If they use their ults wisely, they can win a fight. But it's just more likely they're relying on ult instead of actual play.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good bomb. Picks out the Zen.
Who does have strength. Dragons come out, get double kill. Ooh, and Rez comes out with Valkyrie.
This is the chance for Golden Lions to shine. This is pretty much the push for them.
They did take out the Reinhardt. There's only 3 people on point right now. Diva Max does go down. And it looks like Golden Lions are actually winning this fight.
They just need to clean up at the moment.
They are contesting right now with the Lucio and Moira, and they aren't dealing.
Yeah. This is looking tough. This Reaper is not in the best.
Shatter comes out, gets the one.
Oh, they're not even going to get back to contest. This is it. It's a full hold.
And it looks like they hold it.
Damn.
5-6. Golden Lions then wasn't able to take out the healers that were contesting, and since they had a 5v6, they just got picked off one by one. 5v6 is really hard. Let's see what they run on this point.
Well, this map looks like it could either be over very, very quickly, or
it's
very, very heroically.
Yeah, it's either going to be a tie or a win for the Sharks.
Oh yeah, literally no chance for the Golden Lions to win.
It's sad, but it's true.
It doesn't mean the match is lost though, so
yeah,
we've got that.
They can still tie it.
So what's this defense looking like? Bastion, Torbjorn, Hanzo.
I'm surprised they haven't.
Oh wait, no, that's the attack. Okay, I was looking at the wrong team.
Yeah, I'm surprised they aren't using Bastion or Torbjorn or Sim.
Yeah, when you're at a disadvantage like this, often pulling out a gimmick is a good way to win. But I'm gonna go with what they believe in.
Sometimes it isn't good because sometimes they can just like easily counter that. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad,
And well, it looks like we're looking at another GOATS from an EU team. What a surprise! If you watch Overwatch Contenders, you know why I'm saying that.
Yeah, this GOATS comp is really looking out for them. Even though it's a 5v6, but they're doing really well.
So they're probably just going to try and speed on the point and have to fight there. Oh, but the hook comes in and...
Now it's
that's not really
fight.
a disadvantage though. It is still a 5v5.
Yeah, it's 5v5. Even match.
And there's no mercy on the side of the Sharks, so... There's no opportunity for it to be a 6v5. But the Rhinos charge being quite suicidal and gets punished for it. Oh, I didn't even realise the Hammond was in play. Oh, hits are going both ways.
And it looks like, yeah, Mercy's down to this. Sharks still have their... Yeah, the Sharks still have their healers. It is looking like unless this dragon just only picks what they're doing. It looks like they're gonna take this map.
It was a fast dragon.
Shatter
Oh,
does
fat
come
shot
out.
coming out. So there's no follow-up.
But-
There's no one to follow up,
the
and
Sharks
that
take
is
the
map
first
1.
map. Feels bad. That was...
Golden Lions found themselves in deep water then.
Yeah, they did try, but it's more than likely that they'll lose the 5v6. But they are holding like really well.
Surrender to my will. Impeccable.
Excellent.
So this is the first game of the actual season, and what
And it's a 5v6.
a great look for the league.
It is sad, but if they can't get their 6th person, they're either gonna have to...
I mean, yeah, it's no fault of anyone apart from the team themselves. So everyone blame them. Give them the angry emojis in the chat.
The next thing is Ilias. Anything can happen. Let's start up the match. I'll actually ask if both teams are ready.
I love Ilios. This is going to be fun to watch. Hopefully the Golden Lions try something crazy that catch the Sharks off guard. I feel like that's probably their best chance of winning, because the Sharks look like a really coordinated team.
The Sharks are ready. And I think
Yep, Ilios is Boop City, it's Hook City, it's Orisa Holt City, it's going to be fun.
we're just waiting on Golden Lions if they are ready. I just got a message. They said that their 6th person is on their way right now.
The 6th person is on the way, so does that mean we wait, or?
No.
Good. I mean, if the 6th person arrives before the 3rd map, then they can always reverse sweep.
Yeah, they can.
I'm liking the coordination of the team's emblems as well. The EU team goes for the London Spitfire, even though Philadelphia Fusion has more EU members. And Golden Lions have, you know, cool looking, epic looking logos, which
Well,
befits their name.
Golden Lions were holding for a little bit, which is impressive for a 5v6. If they get their 6th person, they will have a chance. Okay, we're starting it. I think their next person will come back in the 6th or the 3rd map.
Now arriving at ease.
Oh, starting with ruins. Probably going to be a Widowmaker showdown.
There we go.
So we're looking at team comp wise.
Oh, the Pharah Tracer with Reinhardt earlier. This is a good comp to run. And since they are running only 5v6. It should be easier to run it.
Hmm.
And the soldier switches off to the, or the tracer switches off to the soldier.
Finally, Sharks are showing something different.
Orisa, Hog, Brigida, Lucio, and McCree. That's an okay comp for 5v6, but they can't really...
They just have to play it right.
Yeah, they just have to play it right. It's harder for
I
them.
I would imagine their tactic is to try and hunker down on point, get the McCree posted up behind an Orisa shield, and then go for the whole hooks.
Yeah, they're gonna have to play on their A game, because if they lose one person, they're not really gonna win the fight.
Oh, Farah's going for some early rockets. Mercy not damage boosting. One pick either way. Farah got hard counted. Two picks.
2 picks for Reinhardt and McCree. But it looks like his Sharks take it.
Yep, no contest there. And now it looks like they might get staggered, which is not optimal.
Yeah, the rest is
Oh, and the Farah went to Genji. That's
surprising.
That's fun. I'm not going to let it be a secret that Genji is my favourite. I'm going to spectate Genji.
Well, they did, like, come out surprisingly with the Hammond after the, Roadhog died. So, they could really change with anything.
Well, maybe they feel like, because it's only against 5 people, they feel like they can experiment. At the moment, there's a lot of posturing, but the teams are even, so... This is the closest the Golden Lions will get to an advantage. They really need to press it, but the Vegeta goes in alone.
Yeah, they are getting kills, but it's just not enough because they only have 5 people.
Ult comes out from the Sharks, but it is shut down, so... Yeah, this is where I was expecting the Orisa to set up, but she doesn't fortify and gets charged. Oh, BMX though.
Only Reinhardt on the point with the Zarya.
And that's a stagger for the Zarya now, for sure.
And they take
Alright, looks like they're still fighting them.
They still got some fight in them.
Interesting to see what angle the Sharks will take when trying to recontest here. I don't think it would be wise to walk straight on the point. They might have to try and go for a flank, especially with the Lucio. That would help them. Yeah, it seems like well, the Zarya's going left.
Duck B does come out,
and that allows them to just walk straight onto the point without taking too much damage. But Holhog is here.
Roadhog has taken everyone off the point. He gets the Reinhardt. Brigida did pop rally, so their entire team is just getting armor right now in the middle of the fight.
Oh, out comes the Dragon Blade. Takes the McCree down. Takes the Brig down. He goes for the Mercy. The poor Mercy, she flies for her hog. At this point, I think Golden Lions are just trying to see how much percentage they can get before they all die.
Yeah, they were just contesting because the Genji already taken out 2 of their people. And the Mercy is really low. And
that's kind of good for Golden Lions as well because, I mean, what was it, 3 ults were put out by the Sharks, so...
Yeah, they only have 3 more. But they do have the high noon, which BMX did use it really well last time and got a double kill.
But the way they're pushing now is not a very good angle for them to get off a high noon, although BMX looks like he is going for a flank. That should be interesting. Golden Lions are quite split apart now, which is bad because if Sharks communicated quite well, then they could just take one of them out. And it looks like the Lucio's going to try and 1v1 the McCree here. Nope. Thinks better of it. Out comes the grab, and yeah, that's looking...
the ults just come out. Dragon Blade,
that is looking painful. BMX is sat in the corner.
And the Sharks are...
He thought better of contesting.
Yeah. They are trying really hard. It was impressive how they did take the point, even though they are 5v6ing. They do know. It's really hard for them. They could have won that, but it's just really hard because the other team can just pick one of their team members off, and then they've already lost that fight.
Yeah, they have to be pretty much flawless.
Which is really hard.
Which is tough in a game that works as fast as Overwatch.
Yeah. It looks like they're running Zen Mercy.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Reaper coming out again from goats. Not ghosts. The sharks. I'm just gonna call them goats because they run the goats comp.
Well, it's looking like they're just heading straight to point. They already know they have the advantage, so if the Sharks are probably just gonna stay on point and defend.
Definitely playing point is good for them because it forces the other team to take the engagement to them.
They did take out the Lucio.
Yep. Healer is a very good pick. Arissa's on the point, she's kind of alone and gets punished for it, but both healers are down for the Sharks now, so this could be something.
The McCree was just popping off, but it's only the Roadhog on point, and there is a Genji and a Zarya, so
yeah.
It looks like
it seems like they had an advantage, but only for a second or so.
Yeah, it looks like they got the late stagger on him.
That was definitely a 10-second or more stagger, which is bad. Hopefully now that Lucio's back in play, we get to see some juicy boots. So that's what I'm here for, really. That's why we all love it, though. Golden Lions are playing quite split from their Zen, which can work out badly, but luckily for them, I guess, Sharks aren't playing a dive.
I think they were
Genji is coming up to play.
With the Orisa, they were probably trying to get to the point ASAP, and Genji's really does come out, get both healers and the Orisa.
And that's the push over.
Yep.
And the McCree was on a very long Pine-esque flank.
The McCree is doing a lot of work right now. That's really what's helping them get the point sometimes.
It's just
not enough.
Not necessarily enough.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 DPS might be the way to go.
And we do have the Zen for the Discord.
That's a fair point, which is basically just an extra DPS.
Yeah. With some heals too, to help them out.
Alright, Ho comes in to initiate, gets deflected, and he's off the map.
Yo, oh, it's Delta
oh, but there's a strong reply.
Yeah, that's really stronger.
Supercharger is down. Oh, McCree is sniped behind, and that's a great high noon.
And it looks like
that should secure them the point, although it's just McCree against 2.
Oh, that's sad.
The solo play wasn't enough. It looks like this double hole off the map is still going to be play of the game though. Do we get to enjoy that? Look at the juice.
Did you get it? Got both points.
And she waits. It's not a good play of the game if you don't BM.
That was a really good play. They do have the potential to win the game if they just had a 6th player.
Definitely, yeah. So what's map 3? Should I check the Discord or?
Yeah, I'll look at it. It is Temple of Anubis.
Ooh.
Okay. Film guy. I think this is their player.
Is this the 6th?
Yeah, this is their 6th. So it's an it's looking like it's an even match now.
The comeback begins, Golden Lions fans. Are you ready? Let's get some hypers in the chat. Oh wait, we're not on Twitch.
Nope.
No hypers.
I'll ask both teams if they are ready, and I'll put them up on.
You can sadly type out the word hypers in lowercase. That's the YouTube equivalent.
Okay, I'm going to change them out.
This is a good sign because Film Guy, very soon after joining, coordinated his player icon. So that shows that the comms are on point, and what better map to have good comms on than a 2CP.
Okay. Okay, it looks like the Golden Lions are very hype, because they're like, yes, let's go. So, I'm asking the Sharks if they're ready.
Well, they've got some momentum now, so that definitely hypes you up.
I'm gonna tell them. Okay. So now it's an even match. They do have a chance, and we could go to a map 5.
There's definitely a chance, and
Oh.
that's definitely the hope, because map 5 is always exciting, and that's what we want, really.
Yeah,
We want some hypers.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
I think the most infamous map 5 in the preseason was Viral versus Nebulous Rift. That was a great game.
Yes, that was that, and it's a big giant hype when two teams go into a map 5.
And for the players, it's quite nerve-wracking. So it can bring out the best in players as well. Some people perform really well under pressure, and I think, you know, not to brag about my team Viral, but Clouds really did.
Well, both of these teams, I've seen Golden Lions, they have shown really impressive things in a 5v6. They haven't really shown themselves in a 6v6, so they really could come back from this.
Definitely, Film Guy could be a secret weapon. He's on Winston now, so
I think this
Winston
was their,
definitely has potential to do big things.
Yeah, I think that was their tank player, so now they can have their double DPS again. Because I think the only reason they couldn't run their other DPS was because they had to have 2 tanks. Now it's an even match.
And we are looking at a non-GOATS comp again from the Sharks. It's quite interesting, actually. Reaper McCree.
Well,
That's an interesting pair for DPS.
I think the only reason they're running it is because they want someone breaking the shield in the front, but someone spraying them down when it comes down. So that's smart.
Yeah, I mean, and this definitely used to be a meta comp back in the day. I remember seeing Reaper
it looks
McCrees
like
all the time,
it looks like they're running dive with Reaper and Tracer.
Ooh, this should be interesting. A sped up Reaper is a deadly weapon.
Very, very deadly.
Although, their Lucio is late out of spawn, not sure why.
And they don't have a Junkrat to just be spraying into the corridor, so they can get through there easily. But the Tracer is taken out early, so they will have to wait for that.
DMX for life, just not being cautious enough. But I mean, if there's any time to make a mistake, the first push is the time.
It looks like they are pushing in with everything they
Diving
got.
in. Renewed confidence here for
And both Reapers are getting picked. So it looks like the Golden Lions already have 3 picks.
Oh yeah, we have a reversed fight as well. They forced the Sharks to move away from their choke onto the point, and the Sharks just got a bit disjointed there.
And it looks like
Lucio is doing his darndest, but he does.
The Tracer and the Reaper took out everyone, really. And then it looks like they will be taking the first point.
Well, that's what the plan was. The dive tanks displace the clustered together team with the Sharks, and then it's just picking up from the disjointedness with the
Tracer pulse bomb Moira.
Again.
It looks like they already got
High Noon does come out, but it's just going to be a zoning ult at this point.
And it looks like
the Diva does give her life defense matrix. We let defense matrix in it though, which is
well, it does
it's the first piece of the puzzle that falls away from their push.
Yeah, it does look like they are getting some picks. If they just pushed in on the pick on the Moira, they could have gotten picks and maybe taken the point, but they were just pressuring them so much that they couldn't even do anything to dive into. And they are running for triple support now with Reaper.
They do have this sound barrier, which should do quite well. Hopefully counter the air shot. I just
Reaper
want to let you know that yep, the Reaper is on a huge flank here.
Yeah, the Reaper
Oh, but the Brick's seen him.
The Brick knows. Misses her shield bash.
Oh, it's a smart ray form there.
The shield bash is on a longer cooldown now, so it doesn't come back every like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, it's a new pack. Which means Mercy might not even be as strong, but it's still seeing a lot of play.
Ults are coming out. They already got 2 kills. Shatter coming
2 down
out.
from the Shatter. Oh, the
looks
combo
like-
comes out, but it's just completely defense matrix.
It looks like they are taking the point.
That was very smart from the D.Va player.
Can they contest it?
Oh,
And they
instant
get
pulse
it.
bomb for the Ryan. And Ryan would not have got to the point anyway, he was down a lot of health.
And they've already gotten the point at 5 minutes, I think.
Well, Golden Lions, they've stepped up.
Yeah, it looks
The
like
missing
they're-
piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, they're just missing their main tank. They could really come back from the way they're playing right, like in this first point.
Definitely.
They could come back and maybe even win this match.
But let's not detract anything from the Sharks though. They really did a great performance on the first map. And
Yeah, and it looks like they're running triple tank. Something that we don't see that much. But this is gonna be... I'm surprised that they're running a Genji instead of something like Tracer or Doomfist. But
it has been prophesized recently though that Hammond may be the way for a triple tank dive, so this will be very interesting. It'll be my first time seeing it in action. And then the defense is showing Reaper McCree, same as what the Sharks showed on defense. But instead of a Lucio, they have a Mercy, so you drop that speed boost potential and get a res.
Yeah, and
30 seconds.
Yeah, and they have the D.Va too, but
oh yeah.
But they have shown, but BMX has shown how good he is as McCree in a 5v6. Like he took out the entire team at one point. So since he has his tank player now and his second DPS, maybe he can show himself off way better and help his team. Like actually.
That's definitely pressure on the main tank, because well, it's definitely pressure on Sharks as well, because BMX is going to have a lot more space because of the tanks. So
yeah.
Imagine what he could do with more freedom. Here we go, it's a speed boost start, and they're going straight in.
And it looks like they're taking
They're
out
a
the
lot slower
Ryan.
on the other attack, and
yeah.
it does work out well for them. They got 2 picks already.
The wrecking ball.
Hammond has hit the point. And this is looking like an early take.
Yeah.
Yep. Although the res does come in, damage boosted Ryan swinging on point. And they're failing to clean up really. This could go... Oh. There's the curse of the commentator. As soon as I say it, the opposite happens, and there's the cleanup.
Yeah, it just looks like that disrupted the way they were trying to do things, and they just took off the Reinhardt way too early.
I'm not sure whether it was intentional or not though, but the Mercy was damage boosting the Reinhardt instead of healing him, and he's got a lot of ult charge now for the Golden Lions, so this might be a good shatter, although Reaper is lurking above the Sharks, looking for a tank to pick off, and he's coming up to his death button.
Wrecking balls, little balls of sorcery for Al. And double kill.
I underestimated those bombs.
It looks like ults are just coming out from both sides. Only 2 people on point right now.
And it looks like this is going to be a unlikely hold. Yeah, this Winston is might get staggered.
So many
He
ults.
makes it back.
Like, a lot of ults came out in that one fight. You didn't even know who was gonna win at that point. Like, kills.
But Golden Lions have Valk now, which is very important for them.
Yeah, this will help them push in.
Oh, actually, both teams are coming up to Valk. So this is going to be a pretty even fight. But with the rally coming up for Golden Lions, I see this being just an economy push for the Sharks. But we'll see.
Those teams have Valkyrie. It just depends which team.
No one is pressuring BMX. BMX has got a lot of space and... Whoa, did Hammond get another minefield? That's really quick. Oh, there goes the Valk for the Sharks. Yeah, this isn't looking good for them. And they did use ult, so it wasn't an economy push. They did try to go all in on that. And it looks like we're going to see a switch from the Mercy to the Moira. Maybe one or two more switches in there. Yep, D.Va goes to Zarya.
I think they might be doing a triple tank.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there. It's almost Ghost, but with a Reaper instead.
Yeah, and a Winston.
Oh yeah.
I think they're using the Zarya for the bubble for the Winston, since they do have a Reaper.
Yeah. Although, yep, the Winston just dived into a Reaper, which is not what you want to do with a Winston unless you have a lot of help behind you.
A lot of coverage from like a Zarya, Zarya and the D.Va. I
mean, Winston is Reaper's favourite target. You're going to need a bubble, you're going to need an armour from Brigitte, you're going to need everything really, if you want to win that 1v1. But in come the Sharks again. They now have less time in the time bank, whether they get this point or not, so...
Shatter does come out. But it looks like
the Sharks are looking good.
It looks like the Sharks are just having picks in their favor right now.
Oh, the sleep comes out. I'm not sure who that was on, but they're up already. Oh, the mech does go down, so maybe a stall could be made. Lucio is down. BMX again, just getting picks up where it seems like he shouldn't.
Both teams had great pushes. That was... Both teams have a ton of time to push in and take the first
Definitely,
point.
that was not a very defensive game, but Golden Lions do have the advantage and will be defending first?
Uh-huh, yep.
I believe.
But it does look like both teams are not good at defending.
They need to learn.
But they did do it. Both teams did do good at pushing, which is really what counts in the end game.
Yeah.
Unless you have no time left, then you have to get good at defending. But
and I mean, now we get a slightly longer game, so it's more Overwatch to watch, you know.
more
if you're tuning in at home with your family, then you can enjoy a little bit more Overwatch. A little bit more Sharks versus Lions.
Yeah, more chances for whichever team to win, but the Golden Lions have to play at their A game right now, because if they lose this, they've already lost the match.
Oh,
So,
that's for sure, yeah.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to win this so they can get the 4th map. They have to win their next 3 games.
It just has to be a straight sweep, which... I mean, it's looking good thus far, we'll say that. But BMX, he's got a plug in his mouse, you know, he's got to hit those headshots. Alright, so they're holding a lot further back. They're using the D.Va as bait here, then she's going to fly out. So this is definitely an interesting defense already.
McCree's just holding
Oh,
the high ground.
the monkey missed his jump. This is bad for the Sharks monkey, but seems like he might get out alive here, as well as the rest of the Sharks actually.
Yeah, the Sharks are just looking at... They're taking out everyone. I feel like they do take first point. Yeah, both teams are really good at diving.
Yeah, they're very good at killing, not very good at living.
They're very good at running Reaper too.
I know, there's a lot of Reaper I've seen. I don't think we saw almost no Reaper in the pre-season, so this is definitely a new look for the league.
Yeah.
So, which way are the Sharks going to go? D.Va's gone left, but at the moment they're still just spamming.
They are running the Bastion.
Oh, Reaper's gone left, and the Lions Reaper has seen him, so the Sharks do know about that flank. The Lions know about that flank.
It's very bad for Golden Lions right now. They can, with the Bastion, like take out a lot of stuff, but the Reaper can just easily take them out.
Oh, but they do get a huge shatter. No follow-up really though.
looking
But it
like.
is. It's looking very even. So the Mercy's down for the Lions, which is possibly the most important pick, yeah, and it looks like the rest of the pieces are going to fall here. Although,
It looks like they're
it
not
was the
on
Winston
point
who
right
did all the
now.
work.
Yeah, they aren't on point right now.
That is a scary bomb. Oh. Oh.
Yeah. No one...
That bomb was a very bad idea, it seems, because the Diva was the only person on point.
Yeah.
And now they have to push again. Oh, and there's a sneaky defensive Death Blossom here, possibly for the Lions.
Well, the Sharks used 4 of their ults. They still have Death Blossom and Drop the Beat, which are really good ults when you're going in. But...
And the Zarya can definitely get a grab this push as well.
But...
Which is possibly the most important ult.
Yeah, the Golden Lions have 3 coming up 4 ultimates right now. And it looks like they do run Drop the Beat.
Oh, and this Ryan is in a lot of trouble. Yep, he falls.
They are
The target selection has been really good from the Sharks, I will say that. But this bomb could cause some carnage. Down goes Winston.
He does use ult. Both of them are using ult, but
Ooh.
looks like the Reaper of the Sharks got the better.
Is that an Eaton Graviton? I don't see where it went.
I think it got eaten.
Damn. Some solid Diva play here. A lot of bombs have been getting picked as well.
Valkyrie
But
is out.
the Lions do come out and they do get picked, so it looks like it's another hold, a tentative hold. At the very least, this Lucio's getting staggered quite badly.
Yeah,
but it is a hold, so...
Yeah, the Golden Lions are just getting the picks they really need to help them win the fight, even if they are like losing a little bit of tick, they still come back, and they don't have really... They're just taking out the healers.
They have one push for 1 tick now.
Yeah, they're just hitting
we're seeing a Junkrat here from Sharks.
DMX did go off the Bastion and went Hanzo.
Oh, Monkey's dived in on his own and gets punished for it. But this is not a time for the Sharks to get staggered, really. They have to either...
Well, they are getting...
Oh, actually.
They are getting picks right now.
They've gained a lot of momentum suddenly.
But it just depends if they can get this last tick until they
this is definitely looking very good for them. Just a Moira on the point. With a Mercy coming back, and Mercy can't really put up a big fight.
And they got
it. There we go, they get it. And it wasn't in overtime as well.
Yeah, I think
that's very important.
I think they only had like 10 seconds left.
But that means if Lions finish the map, then... If Lions finish the map, they get another minute though.
Yeah. It looks like the Lions will have to finish the map if they want to win this.
So that's it. Finish the map, or the whole match is lost. This is Lions' life on the line, really.
Yeah, this is... Are we going to be going to a 5th? Which one of the teams are going to get a 5th point right now? Unless the Golden Lions can push all the way to the 2nd point.
I mean, even if Golden Lions manage to draw somehow, they still can't win. So, yeah, it's a win or nothing.
Yeah, they will have to win this.
I will say, to be fair, the Lions did look very strong at the start, but it's almost as if the Sharks have sort of figured them out.
Well, what I really think is both teams aren't really doing good at defending.
That's for sure.
So this can keep on going on for like however long.
They'll end up at 65-64.
Yeah, both teams
very
are
quick dive there from Winston.
Both teams
he goes down.
are running dives. They are running the Doomfist.
That was a cheeky res for the Mercy, and she gets punished for it, but... I don't know, they're still attacking here. They had a longer time bank, so they can afford to disengage, but they're still going all in on the attack. The Doomfist is... They've just committed suicide, really.
The Reaper is doing a lot of this right now.
He definitely is. It's also the Lucio as well, though. The Lucio is getting him into the best spaces. Alright, push number 2. The point has been touched by Tracer. That's pulled 3 away from the Sharks actually. This could be quite a one-sided fight unless they regroup, which they have. So Tracer's just going to try and continue causing carnage.
And just trying right now to like catch out the Reinhardt, but it doesn't work.
And the opposite happens, yeah. I mean, Tracer and Winston from the Lions have hit the high ground. It is a 6v6 again. Tracer threw a pulse bomb from Africa and almost stuck it. That was
really impressive.
It was risky.
Yeah, the Doomfist is back right now.
So this is a hard engage with a sound barrier. 2 sound barriers. But Shark's Reaper could bust out a really devastating death drop in here, and there it is. And that's the end of the push right there.
You called it.
Also a Riptire coming in.
He did waste Riptire when everyone was
He did.
Out. But he
I would consider that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, Junkrat does get very fast eyes, but I would consider that an overcommitment.
BMX should switch over to McCree.
He has performed very well on this hero, but it's not easy to make him work, especially now he's on the right alone.
Yeah.
Oh no, okay. His team catches up with him.
Yeah, a ton of
That was scary
heroes got nerfed and buffed, so it's really like it's gonna be way different from
Alright, a lot of ults here, a lot of carnage. That is a triple Diva bomb though. And the Lions have to capitalise on this. That's huge.
They are getting res. They got res.
Oh! The suicidal death blossom and it's almost done it!
But they did get it.
Oh, but he still gets taken out.
Will they be able to come back? It looks like the Junkrat.
Oh, the Lucio is contested. Oh, the Lucio takes out the McCree. The McCree was standing still. This is utter carnage at this point. But members are back. The Junkrat's back. Oh, this is incredible.
Yeah, I don't think they were expecting them to come back.
I know.
But both teams.
This is a full-on stagger fight now. But both teams have, what's that, 4 members on the field. Reaper's gonna do some damage though. Oh, the sound barrier only hits 3 people from the Lions, and gets pretty much nothing for them. They need to either disengage or do something now. BMX is going for a high ground flank. He does have high noon. I'm going to follow his progress here. It looks like he's waiting for them to combo something with the high noon, so I'm not sure what ult will come. Maybe Meteor Strike on the Ryan, and then the high noon to when they have no shield. Who knows? But BMX is behind them on the high ground still.
They are trying to stagger this Zarya. Doesn't work out.
Here comes the high noon.
It
gets 2. But as we know, they did get 3 picks last fight, and it didn't work out very well for them. So this is
they do
all
have
or
the
nothing really for the Lions.
which could get everyone on the point.
And that's what happened last time. Although he uses it almost out of range, he does hit the Lucio at the last second, and he takes out the Zarya. It's only Doomfist left for the Lions.
Yeah, they aren't really taking out this Reaper right now. And he's just creating havoc.
Yeah, he's torn a hole in their team, to be honest. Oh, the bomb got Lucio. I didn't see how that happened, but this is looking like this might be GG. The Lions really have to put everything into this. There's another high noon for BMX. He charged that really quickly, but he gets taken out.
The Reaper is just taking out everyone on the side of Gold Mountain. So it's looking like they're not going to be able to take it.
Yep, not even going to get an overtime. They didn't contest within 3 seconds, and wow, that's Golden Lions done. You've got to say it. They suffered because of the way they didn't. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. They didn't follow up well after the picks they got. And this death blossom definitely devastated them. Well, the map 4 still has to happen. Map score does matter, so
we can't restart the match because the Sharks are EU, so that would just waste it's probably like really early in the morning for them right now. It's like midnight for them. So
I can confirm that it is 10 PM for me and I am in England, so if they're more in Europe and they're running by the other European time zone, I've forgotten what it's called, then it will be 11 for them. Which isn't bad, but we also can't restart the game because that's just not the rule. We do still get a map 4, however. And this map 3 was certainly fun to watch because it was a lot more competitive, so...
Can you check what the last map is? I think it is an escort. But is
it's
it Dorado?
Dorado.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dorado. Okay. Well, even though the Sharks did win the match, the Golden Lions can still get a map in for their team.
And in the long term, that could certainly work well for them in deciding between who comes in this position and who comes in that position. So we're just waiting on confirmation from the teams.
Yes, we're just waiting on Golden Lions.
Be ready already. I suppose for Golden Lions it's hard to be hyped for a map after you've lost a game, but I mean Dorado's fun anyway. I would always be hyped for Dorado.
They can still win a map for the future because we base it on maps and win.
Yeah, of course.
Traveling to the right.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna replace you with Cloud Twitch.
Oh, is my commentating subpar?
Yep, you're gonna be a full replacement.
Oh, is his commentating subpar? I thought you meant you were gonna... Wait.
Yep.
Am I the new commentating partner, or are you swapping me out for him now?
Well, yep. You're gonna stay here. You're gonna be my new commentator. But, they can still take a map, which will help them in the future of the league, because we never know if, like, the Sharks could be on a losing streak next game, even though they won this, or they could be on a winning streak, or Golden Lions.
Well, let me tell you, if they play viral, they will lose.
Yeah. Well, you can't just, you can't root for the other team.
Hey, it's fun to have a friendly rivalry.
But
Yeah, I mean, if they end up level on wins with a team, but higher maps, then it definitely works in their favour, so...
well, even though the Sharks were going, if it might, you know, it could have been completely a different match right now if they just had their 6th person at that time.
And the loss is their punishment for that, so...
That's why we let the teams set their times, so they can, you know, like, work together to actually